Hello, it's Veronica and Naomi. Another day at Walmart. Our little mommy got a doll she didn't expect to even get. So we found Brooke from the LUV line on clearance for 18 bucks. She's the last one on the shelf, so we had to get her. Why did we get this doll? Because we like her outfit, of course. And we saw in another review that this line and these clothes can fit the Unicorn Academy dolls really, really well. So we're going to test that theory pretty much. And in Valentina's review, we also showed that Unicorn Academy dolls are also similarly sized to Bratz dolls, so they can get away with wearing Bratz clothing or Monster High clothing, or even Rome High Junior High clothing sometimes. So we are going to see if this is true with Brooke as well. Yeah. So we first heard of these dolls on the blog from another review on YouTube, as well as the blog Toy Box Philosopher, which our doll mommy has been following since high school. So yeah, our doll mommy has been someone who has been reading the blog Toy Box Philosopher for a long time. And that blog is a great place to find out about all sorts of obscure doll lines that you probably wouldn't have known existed sometimes. So yeah. So anyways, alongside Brooke, we are also finally going to be freeing the Sophia Mendoza doll from the haunted Walmart, because it's another Unicorn Academy doll. And why not get more Unicorn Academy fashions to use in this video? And Valentina is also happy that her other friend in the room is finally being freed. And Valentina will probably be modeling for us later. So yeah. So anyways, let's look at their boxes. So with the Unicorn Academy box, let's show this one real quick because it's the simpler of the two. So this is Sophia's box. It's a little bit crushed up there, but we're gonna free her anyways. We haven't had any incidents from getting her from a haunted Walmart, so hopefully nothing weird happens during this review. So it says Unicorn Academy up there. It says Sophia. And it also promotes that these dolls are for ages 4 and up, and the show is on Netflix. Shows her art on there. And her character is very pretty, with a lot of rainbow streaks in her hair, and a nice little purple and gold outfit. It says Sophia and Wild Star up there. And there's the back of the box. So the back of the box reads, Sophia always knew she was destined for something extraordinary. And when fate led her to Unicorn Academy, this former outsider found her true calling as a unicorn rider. So in case you don't know, Sophia Mendoza is the protagonist of the show of Unicorn Academy. She rides Wild Star, who is a light unicorn. And this is the first version of her doll that was released. We know there's a second version that comes with a plastic guitar and an outfit that's just a little different. But this is the original version of this doll. And then there is Sophia's barcode, if you're wondering where, if you ever find her anywhere. As for Brooke here, I would definitely check your Walmarts, see if they have the LUV dolls on clearance yet. Because these dolls, like, from what we've seen, have really, really good clothes. And that is the reason we got her for. So anyways, her box is much bigger than Sophia's. It's meant to look like a fashion magazine almost. Says her name, Brooke. Have a bunch of hearts on the bottom. It says ages 6 and up on the top. Looks like rocking and edgy ensemble. So her look is meant to be edgy. Is meant to be edgier in the line, which I'm sure it's pretty obvious from the amount of like chain accessories she has. And even the like spiked heels and the leather jacket, which we're excited for that jacket because it looks phenomenal, looks wonderful. We're excited to unbox her for that. And then the LUV acronym stands for limitless, unique, and vibrant. And she also has a great backdrop behind her, which we will definitely try to save because this backdrop looks really, really cool. It looks like she's in a clothing store of sorts. This backdrop, we're sure, is going to be great for doll photography. And then the sides of the box are like really, really simple. Like they're just see-through. And now for the back of the box. It does go over the LUV acronym again, explaining the meaning of it. So apparently limitless means there are endless possibilities, and unique means you are one of a kind, and vibrant means do it with style and grace. And then there's some really nice art of her and the other girls in the line. We know one of our subscribers has at least mentioned Autumn from this line because of Autumn's butterfly theme. But yeah, there's the 4 girls in the line. And if we had to like decide on a second favorite, we feel like Harper, the one in the dress, is probably the like second best one. Just like based on like outfit and the clothing and stuff. So her bio reads, meet Brooke. Brooke is bold, charismatic, creative, and loves the arts and fashion. She especially loves to design new creations and has a real love for rocker chic style. Or is rocker chic? We're not sure how that's meant to be pronounced, but yeah. And then there's her artwork in more detail. So it has the LUV kind of like symbol right there. Then next to her artwork, it shows close-up stuff like her jewelry and her purse and her belt and stuff. And these dolls are made by Far Out Toys, by the way. We are not as familiar with this company, but we heard these dolls are good quality. Naomi, why does she have a spiked purse? Isn't that my thing? Fee, other dolls are allowed to use spiked purses, okay? Hers isn't even the same color as yours. Hers isn't even fabric. But still, she's copying me with the spiked purse. And the occasional spike theming. Fee, just chill, okay? Please. So there's that in the back of the box. And obviously, let's look at the barcode right now. So that is Brooke's barcode. In case anyone wants to try to find her. And yeah. Honestly, packaging-wise, I am already impressed with her packaging. It looks really nice. And I just know it's going to be incredible for display purposes. So without further ado, you know what time it is. Let's unbox them. So we unboxed them and washed her hair. So there they are out of the box. So since she is the less interesting of the two, let's look at Sophia. Unfortunately, her jacket is sewn to her shirt, which is annoying. But her hair washed very well. There's all the colors in it. It's very bright, very colorful. She has very pretty highlights. And for her face, she's wearing barely any eyeshadow. She has a nice glittery effect going on her face going on. She has some really nice soft freckles. Has a nice little pink lip. Her face is definitely more striking than we expected it to be. For her necklace, she's wearing a purple necklace with a star pendant, which is relevant in the Unicorn Academy show. And we don't want to spoil what the necklace is all about, but yeah, it's a very special necklace for her. It's very much a personal item for her. And watch the show for Unicorn Academy if you want to find out more about it. So sewn to her pants is a little like magenta belt with some gold stars painted on it and stuff like that. And it attaches with a peg in the back. As for her pants, she has long purple riding pants with some lighter purple stars on them. And then her boots are gold boots with magenta painted laces. They have a nice little slit in the back for taking them on and off. And just like Valentina, she has her own pair of riding gloves. You know, her gloves are different from Valentina's. So hers have a little cutout in them. They're purple. So yeah, they have very different riding gloves and very different color themes. So for the Unicorn Academy doll, all of the dolls match their unicorns, and these dolls are no exception. So let's move on to Brooke over here. So this is her face. She does have a pretty face for the most part. It's not the most interesting face I've ever seen on a doll, but it looks good. She has some nice purplish pink eyeshadow with a nice pink lip. And her eyes do have are brown with kind of an orange tint to them. So she has very bright eyes. Her hair, we think, is like a blend of like 2 different shades of black. But we like her hair, and it does have a nice curl to it. Yeah, stand is not cooperating, and we'll probably put her on that later. But yeah, there's the hair. If you want to see it. As for the style, we're not going to take it down. So half of her hair is loose, and the other half has a nice, like, gold heart barrette in it. Next to a nice little braided section right there. Looks nice. So real quick, let's look at their accessories that they come with that aren't any piece of jewelry. So for Sophia, it's a Unicorn Academy brush. It's basically the same mold as all the brushes that came with like Valentina and her unicorn pretty much. Except this one is molded in metallic gold plastic. And brush matches her jacket, so yeah. Now for Brooke, she has an accessory that I really like. It's a pink studded purse. Has LUV molded onto the clasps and has like gold band details. It has a gold handle and gold spikes. So you want to see a real spiked purse? Mine's better. Fee, this is someone else's review. And you're already flaunting how much better your purse is. Naomi! I thought you were stealing my thunder. I just exist. I'm not stealing your thunder. Your light's so more popular than mine. Well, thank you for the reminder. CV, she is not trying to steal your thunder by having a spiked purse. So continuing on with Brooke here. She does come with earrings. One is spiked gold hoop. And the other is spiked gold hoop with a gold paper clip on it. Or it's a gold safety pin, but yeah. It's a gold hoop combined with a gold safety pin earring. One of her favorite pieces is her jacket. It's kind of like a nice pleather, kind of vinyl-like material. It's kind of like a pinkish purple. It feels kind of like color that's in between, like hot pink and like magenta, like normal purple. It's honestly closest to magenta in person. So yeah, it's a really cool pinkish purple jacket. That's a wonderful little cape like part on it. It's very fashionable. It has little gold studs on it. This jacket's amazing. So underneath her jacket, she is wearing some necklaces. So one is like a gold chain pendant. The other one's like a black beaded necklace. Very, very nice necklaces. They look great on her. They do their job. And a piece that we really like is her camisole. So this is like a purple pink or magenta camisole. with gray lace on it, and this looks so good. Like, this piece, it just looks ridiculously versatile. And just, yeah, it's just a great fashion piece that can and will probably work on a lot of dolls. And over this, she's wearing a very chunky belt. Has an LUV charm on it, of course. It's all molded in, like, gold plastic. The belt does seem a bit much. But it looks fine, and we don't have a problem with it. We're probably not going to be putting it on other dolls anyways, so she can keep her belt. We're not mad at it. And then for her pants, they have that look of, like, business pants. Except there's a little piece of fabric that, like, drapes over them like that. They're very long. They're pinstriped. They look very cool. As for her shoes, and yeah, we're also showing that these dolls have ankle articulation. She has pink painted nails as well on her toes and her fingers, which is really a really nice detail for a doll of this scale. And her shoes have spikes on them, like spikes on the edges, the base of the heels, and spikes on the heels, and they look great. And they look like really great heels. We like her clothes a lot. They look really good. And then on her hand is a piece of jewelry that combines, like, a glove and, like, or maybe, like, a ring and a bracelet. So it has, like, a spiked bracelet with, like, a little LUV ring on it that looks very big on her hands. But yeah, that's us going over their outfits. So let's get on to the size comparison and see what type of bodies these dolls have. If you hate doll nudity, we are at the dreaded body comparison section. Please look away for now if you are uncomfortable with doll nudity. Thank you. So this is the body type comparison. We do have a pretty decent lineup here. So we have, for Monster High examples, we have Toralei and Twyla. So I picked these two because Twyla's body type in G3 is closer to the size of Monster High G1 doll. So anything that fits a Monster High G1 doll will fit her, and vice versa, pretty much. And then Toralei's body type is more of the normal standard for the line, with the height and stuff. So we had to have her as an example as well. And then just to keep things interesting, we also have, like, a Room High Junior High doll with us and an LLOMG doll with us as well here. Just show that, like, these dolls are indeed bigger in the hip area than Brooke is. But we feel like she could probably get away with probably some OMG clothing too, considering that those clothes also fit decently on Bratz pretty much. And with the Room High Junior High clothing, we feel like maybe it's gonna have a similar, like, result to how it is with the Unicorn Academy dolls, where it's a little loose, but it's, like, okay, I guess. Now for the most similar ones, we have Jade from Bratz, Valentina from Unicorn Academy, and Brooke from the LUV line. And something that I want to make clear is that, like, Brooke's feet are, like, seem to be a smaller size. Like, slightly smaller size than, like, the Rainbow High Junior highs. But, like, we'll see if their shoes fit her and stuff. And we don't know if the OMG shoes will fit her. But we'll see about those as well. And she can wear those better because she has high heeled feet that also have really nice ankle articulation. So, like, you can put her feet in, like, multiple positions depending on the heel height of the shoe she's wearing, which is something really, really cool with this line. She also has, like, chest articulation, which is a very nice surprise. Like, her body articulation is really good for her size, and this is a big compliment. Like, this is honestly a great detail about her, especially next to the Unicorn Academy dolls. Like, she easily surpasses them in, like, levels of articulation, and probably also versatility of the different outfits and clothes she could wear. And as you can tell with her, she does have a similar hip size to Bratz and the Unicorn Academy dolls. And I know from other reviews that these dolls and the Unicorn Academy dolls can share clothes very, very easily. So, let's test this. So for the first of our little comparisons, it is quite a challenge to get the Unicorn Academy doll's hands through the sleeves of the jacket. But I'm sure it can be done with enough effort. But yes, Valentina does indeed fit perfectly into the camisole and the pants. And interestingly, even the shoes aren't a terrible fit on her. Even if her feet are a little smaller than hers. Like, this is really not bad for, like, clothes that can fit the Unicorn Academy dolls. And Valentina actually looks kind of cute like this. Especially with the camisole. Like, I don't know, she looks really good in, like, warm tone colors. So I just want to play around with that style, with that look a little bit. I'm sure, as we know from, like, the past, like, posts where I restyled her and other dolls' clothes, Valentina also fits Monster High clothing. And Brooke is no exception here. So right now, she's wearing Twyla's dress, Jade's jacket, and the heels from, like, Rainbow High Junior High, like, Laurel. And these heels are just a little bit loose, but they are not a terrible fit. Like, look at this. She can actually kind of wear Rainbow High Junior High heels somewhat decently. So now, let's move on to the next outfit comparison. So here, we have Brooke and Valentina's outfits. And this fits her really well. You know, if the shoes are a bit tight, they look fine from the front. And you can probably get away with it. But yeah, I just find it really crazy that, like, Valentina has, like, has her own official clothing donor now. So here we can see that she can indeed fit Bratz clothing. And similar to Valentina, she can also fit into LOL OMG skirts and tops. And And yes, Bratz dolls can also wear her clothes as well. So there's Jade modeling her outfits and looking fabulous. So with the restyle stuff that we've seen, was getting Brooke a good decision? Yes it was. And I'm just happy to have another doll that has great clothes that I can use with the Bratz dolls and the Unicorn Academy dolls. And I can use their clothes with her, and yeah, this is pretty fun. So let's get them all back into their original clothes and give some closing thoughts, shall we? Let's just give our thoughts real quick. We really like Brooke. Her hair is soft. Her clothes are phenomenal. We don't have anything negative to say about her. She even comes with her own stand. So, for the price point that we got her for, she was definitely worth it. Definitely a great doll. If you want more clothing for your Unicorn Academy dolls or your Bratz dolls, we definitely recommend picking her up, because her clothes will fit them. Her clothes will fit onto Monster High dolls. Her clothes can fit other dolls in a way that's just really, really good. That makes them really versatile, really useful, really amazing. If we had more money, maybe we would consider picking up more of these for their fashions. Yeah, we're really happy we picked her up. As for Sophia, she's cute. She represents the character that she portrays in the show very well. Her face looks good. Her outfit looks good for what it is. And like with Valentina, we feel like she's good. She's a great doll for what she is. She isn't like the most high budget doll ever, but she's still a great doll, and we're definitely happy we got her. And I'm sure Valentina is happy to have a friend from her school around here, finally. And we really do hope that the restyle portion of this video was useful as well, because we admit we love restyling our dolls sometimes. We have a lot of fun with it. So that was very fun to do. And it was fun to see what clothes Brooke can fit into, and if her clothes can fit on other dolls. So goodbye, mysterious audience. I love you. Naomi loves you. And that was our review. And of like really long restyle section of Brooke from the LUV line and Sophia from the Unicorn Academy line. We hope you like it, mysterious audience, and we hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching this.